welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. Let's go ahead and get started with this tarot read. Alright guys, so this is going to be a general read today, and we're going to use the tarot tokens at the end of this read. We'll pull one, it'll kind of be like our energy card for the day. So we'll see what's going on, what this read is going to be about. Loyal heart, community. I feel like a conflicting story in this card. I feel like children are going to be involved in some way, shape, or form in this read. Like somebody has children, somebody has a family. I see this loyal heart, but I don't feel like it's true. I feel like somebody felt it was true, but that's not exactly what we got. And that's why we have this clean it up card. It was like having to purge an energy from our lives that we thought was one way and that we thought was going to be something or lead to something great, but it was actually something, and that would make a lot of sense. It was something that wasn't what we thought it was. It's like all that glitters is it. Whatever this was, it wasn't what we thought it was going to be. A new life. I feel like somebody met somebody. Like they met someone who they thought was going to be a loyal heart. This is like a romantic relationship. This person presented themselves like shiny, like glittery, like somebody who had those morals, who had those values, who was looking for, you know, a lifetime commitment with one person, someone who they could build with. They were loyal, they were trustworthy, they were honest. This community card belongs in their past situation though. This community card is not something these people were building. And that's why I have like this conflict going on here. This is like somebody isn't who you thought they were. Yang. I get a masculine energy off of this yang too. I do feel like it's going to be a masculine energy who has this family in the past. This is the vibe that I get from the cards. It's like somebody had a relationship in the past they stepped away from, where they had children with somebody. And I feel like they moved on, they moved forward, and they're the ones who sort of presented themselves as looking for some sort of a long-term commitment, looking to build. They still had unfinished business with the person they had children from. There was like something they didn't take care of. They weren't looking after the kids. I feel like they weren't having nothing to do with the kids. This person was sort of just trying to step away from that, like pretending that never happened, moving away from that responsibility, not wanting to take responsibility. And truth be told, somehow their new love found out that they had this family that they were sort of dodging, that they were trying to move away from, trying to forget about. Peace. I do feel like once that truth came out, somebody left. So like somebody was like, you're not who I thought you were. You're not who you presented yourself to be. How can you be this honest person who I can trust and who I can build with, if you won't even sort of look after these people that already exist, right? Like looking after these children, being responsible to these children. It's like, why would I have children with you if I can see exactly what kind of a parent you are, and you're somebody who's not taking care of the children that you already have. I do feel like this was definitely something that somebody, it was like a conclusion that somebody came to. Imagine. I feel like they really imagined a life together with this person, with this masculine energy that they met, because this masculine energy presented themselves in a very positive way. In a very positive way. Somebody was like, we could have a life together. I don't know if they were already sort of envisioning wedding plans or having babies with this person, or so the house they were going to live with is sort of like already building that future in their mind, because they felt like they were falling in love. They felt like they had found a loyal heart. They felt perhaps like they had even found a soulmate here. It's like somebody was running from their responsibilities. This masculine energy was running from responsibilities. Child support, these words came into my mind. This person is not paying child support. They're not interacting with their children. They're not contacting their children. They're like running from responsibilities. I also feel like a dodging. So I don't know if this is the ex who's trying to catch up with them about not paying child support, and they're like dodging phone calls, or it's something a little bit bigger than that, or maybe it's moved beyond that and it's sort of gone to the court system. Higher power. I just feel like this is like being blessed with something that doesn't work out. So I feel like whoever wanted to build with this masculine energy, this is somebody who wants a positive future. This is somebody who wants to settle down, somebody who wants to raise a family. They're looking for like a lifetime commitment. The more time that they spent with this masculine energy, they were only wasting their time, because that's not something they were ever going to get from this masculine energy. So yes, it was extremely hurtful when this truth came out. It was hurtful when this person decided, I have to step away from this. This isn't going to work for me. You know, this isn't what I'm looking for. You're not who you said you were. But I feel like blessing in disguise, blessing in disguise. Like it opened space up for that true soulmate to come into their life, because this person, this false person, was no longer taking up space anymore to the sea. But I do feel like this person, I think they're single right now. I have this vibe, this person is single right now and would very much like to find love. I think this has come to my read though. Let this person, this is fresh. This is something somebody's gone through. It's pretty fresh, still fresh in their mind. I feel like this, will I find love? Will I find love? Are there still good people out there? I feel like somebody almost feels like they're alone, like they're lost at sea. Like, are they ever going to find love? Are they ever going to find like a true partner? This really hit them hard, because whoever this masculine energy was, like, this person could see themselves spending the rest of their life with this masculine energy. Like I said, with that Imagine card, like, this person was already, you know, thinking buying a home together, thinking wedding, thinking babies, picking out names. Like, this person was really truly invested. They thought they found Prince Charming. They thought they found a really good catch here with this masculine energy. They were just looking forward to a lifetime of milk and honey. I feel like now they're having to do a lot of healing. This mending is not between two people. This is this person who was hurt by this masculine energy's lies and having to sort of find healing within themselves and looking forward to the future. And I do feel like they're kind of like, they feel alone at this point. I know this person is single. I know this person is single. I know this person would like to start that next chapter of their life. This is something that's very important to them. This was a huge hit for this person. This was a huge setback. I keep feeling that, am I ever going to find them? Am I ever going to transition from this single time into this time of milk and honey and abundance that I'm looking for, into this next stage of my life? This is something that someone is extremely focused on. Treasure Island. Flexible. You know, I get this vibe from this message in a bottle card. Yeah, and that makes sense. This card wanted to pop off the top of my deck, so I had to grab it. There's something coming for this person too. There's something coming. Everything happens for a reason. I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Even the shitty stuff. It all takes us to where we need to be in life, and I do feel like all of this was part of a grander plan, and that's why we also had this higher power card. It was like divine timing was at play, lessons that had to be learned. Do you feel like there's something from this situation for this person to learn? Like what exactly they do want in a mate? Because I feel like this person who they met, this masculine energy, there were some qualities there that this person was like, this is what I want in my life. And I do think that this has helped this person to actually define sort of like that treasure island in their mind, to sort of like define what it is that they truly want in a relationship, that they truly want in a partner. That treasure island is like manifesting, guys. It's like manifesting. The Chariot card. You know, and this line is definitely speaking to this not working out. It's speaking to this situation not coming out the way that somebody planned. Because somebody wanted to move forward in this. Somebody wanted to be able to build for the future. I feel like this was actually talked about between these two people too. This masculine energy actually spoke to this person about getting married, possibly having babies, having a family, moving forward for the future. Meanwhile, sort of keeping this huge part of themselves completely hidden because they didn't want to have to deal with, this masculine energy, I feel in this cards, guys, this masculine energy just wanted to forget that entire chapter of their life, including their ex, including their children, all of it, and just like pretend like it didn't happen, close the door, and move into something new. This is what this person wanted. I can feel it in the cards. Not everybody's like this masculine energy. This is what they were after. I do believe they sold this dream, this new dream, with this new person we're going to build together. I love you. Like I said, soulmate. Somebody felt like they found their soulmate here. This was like, we're going to have a life together. We're going to possibly have children together. They made this person feel like $1,000,000. Like I said, like this person felt like they found their soulmate in this masculine energy. They felt like they found the person who they had been looking for a very long time. And they trusted them. They trusted this masculine energy, that this person was who they said they were. That they were someone who was steady, somebody who can be counted on, somebody who can be looked up to. They felt like they had found somebody with integrity, somebody who's in it for the long haul, who's looking for that long-term, honorable and loyal commitment. And it was a lie. It was a lie. It was deceit. That's not who this person was. This person was dodging other people, dodging, trying to hide from it, trying to hide. I do believe trying to hide from a Queen of Wands. Trying to hide from her. He didn't want to talk to the ex. Didn't want to have to deal with it. Doesn't want to have to deal with the children, with the responsibilities, anything. Like I said, I feel in these cards, he just wants to like cut ties, pretend it didn't happen, and just move on and start fresh. I feel like this self-centeredness coming from the King of Cups. This is to be able to walk away from family like that and sort of look at just yourself and just what you want and sort of like forget that it ever happened. It's like this level of self-centeredness, to not consider others, I do feel like when this person was with this masculine energy, they felt like an empress, like they felt like $1,000,000. They really did feel like they had found their soulmate. Like their time of searching was over, their time of having their heart broken was over. This was someone they could finally trust and open up to. I don't think they ever imagined this person. This person was running. This person was running from responsibilities. Running from the past, running from their kids, hiding the fact that they had children. They didn't tell them they had children. And I feel like it's not even in the same city. This person actually like moved. They moved to get away from the ex. They moved to get away from the kids. They moved to start completely fresh. Like I said, like blank slate. Like they just don't want to deal. They don't want to have nothing to do with it. Yeah, that does make sense. They owe child support. They owe child support and they're not paying it and they're dodging it. And that's why we have this Justice card in reverse. They have not been held accountable for this yet. They're trying to run from fighting this in court or from having to deal with it. It's like they're running. They're running. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to receive the communications. They don't want to be told that they have to pay this. They don't want to be held responsible in any way, shape, or form. They just want to build a new world. They just want to start fresh. They want to find a new spouse, a new partner, and just start a brand new life, a brand new world, pretend the rest of it didn't happen. As like I said, blank slate. Blank slate. There's nothing wrong with people wanting to, rebuild. If you want to rebuild after something didn't work out, there's nothing wrong with that. But to ditch responsibilities, to hide from responsibilities, to leave, family that you made behind, this is a different story. And the person that they met, it was just like, this was something this person couldn't live with. It was something they couldn't deal with. To them, it was like offensive. It was like, why would I want to build and have kids with you knowing that you did this to somebody else? This is just like, you're going to do this to me in the future. Now I can't trust you. This is what I feel like somebody felt. They were just like, I can't trust you now. It was heartbreaking to separate too. It was absolutely heartbreaking to bring this relationship to an end because like I said, someone felt like in this masculine energy, they had finally found their soulmate. They had finally found the person that they were going to settle down with for the rest of their life. They had finally found like they had a relationship of balance, of happiness, of even give and take. So it was not an easy choice for someone to make, to step away from it. But they just didn't feel like they could make that kind of a higher commitment with this person and be able to trust that they were going to get positive results. This Devil card, this is like destructive. a destructive force. This is like this person's past behavior. You know, like looking at this masculine energy and seeing what he did, and like I just can't help feeling like somebody was like, that's gonna be me. If I marry this man in 5, 6, 7, 8 years down the line, we got kids, this is gonna wind up being me. This is just gonna happen to us, and I don't want to live like that. I don't want to roll the dice. I don't want to gamble. I want somebody I can 100% trust. And it's like this man that I met, I thought he had integrity. I thought he walked his talk. I thought he was honest and upfront. And now this thing that came up, it's like it questions all of that. It's like this is this person's true colors. And I do believe they brought this to an end. It was not the masculine energy that brought it to the end. It was the feminine energy that they took up with. It was like, nope, I can't live like this. I don't want this to wind up being my abundant harvest. I don't want to wind up with, more heartbreak burdens in the future, and having then a family that's fallen apart, and having this man who's like dodging me and won't pay child support and won't help and won't look after the kids. And it's like, because this is what I've seen you actually doing. So I have this feeling that you're just going to do it to me in the future. I feel like somebody just couldn't handle it and they had to sever ties. But like I said, it was heartbreaking. I can feel that. I can feel it was heartbreaking, and I feel too like this person is like, will I ever find love? Will I ever find love again? So I feel like this person's had their heart broken more than a few times, and they're sort of like, they're feeling very lonely. They are anxious for this part of their life to begin. So it's really tough to sort of have this happen, especially when they thought that they found it. I'm going to grab a couple more cards here and then a tarot token. So they're definitely struggling to move on and move forward from this situation. That is why it came to tarot today. I have a feeling that this, like, I get the Fool card. The Fool card's like a new perspective. Looking at things in a new light. Some of those other cards back there, flexible, serendipity. And that message in a bottle, I feel like something's changing, something's coming, and it's important for this person to sort of find closure and healing, so that they can be open to something possibly coming into their life in the near future. Because I feel like there is an urgent need here to be able to mend the heart and to be able to open up again. I feel like if this person is looking for this chapter of their life to start, there might be something coming in the future. And it might seem like a random set of events, one that leads to the next, that leads to the next, that leads to something absolutely beautiful. And it's going to seem, like I said, it's going to seem random. It's going to seem random, but if this person's heart is not open to it, it's not going to be able to come to them. So this is a healing that they need to do if they truly want this next part of their life to begin. We are going to draw a tarot token here, guys. Let's see what we got. So we have, beautiful, we have the Sun token. The Sun is blessings. The Sun is blessings. The Sun is hope. The Sun is positivity. It's light. I have this distinct vibe, and it feels future, like it feels further down the road. It's something positive, it's something good, and it's a blessing that's going to come into this person's life. But first, this healing has to take place, the healing and the closure, so that then they can open up to this blessing coming their way. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read. If you did, feel free to hit that like, that subscribe, definitely helps the channel out, and feel free to comment too. I love hearing from you guys. Take care.